Okay, everyone, let's try this again. Lunch Madness Part 3. Sorry about that. Had to take that phone call. It was very important. Um, so, Lunch Madness Part 3. Back again. This time, hopefully, I won't have to stop the stream. Um, the clouds have went away outside and now it's super sunny, super bright. Um, and you guys, sorry, I have not gotten to tell Lethal to go clean off the cameras yet. Lethal was super busy yesterday. So the cameras probably still have spider webs left on them because like I said, I was unable to tell him, ask him to go clean, not tell him, but ask him to go clean them because he's been very busy. But like I said, this is part 3 of Lunch Madness. We got the bubbles going on the screen. Um, Hopefully everybody's done had their lunch and enjoyed their lunch and is ready to get off work. I do believe Vault told me that he will be going live in a couple of hours. So be on the lookout for that. Um, he will. I don't know what he's going to be talking about, to be honest. But he said, I think he said maybe around 5 ish, 4 ish, 5 ish, 6 ish, somewhere up in there. He will be going live. So be on the lookout for that. What else is on Fridays? I don't know. Sean's not doing his show anymore, the Southern Supernatural. So I don't know what else is on Fridays. I don't know. Tomorrow night's Chasing the Truth, I think. I think Sean's got a couple shows set for tonight. Sean G Chasing the Truth. I think he's got some Dixie Cryptid shows set for tonight. To premiere. But that's about it. Um Nothing much else going on. Waiting on my son to bring me my pack of cigarettes back. Um I really want a cigarette. Like, I'm craving a cigarette. I haven't had one all morning. So, I'm craving a cigarette. So, hopefully, he will bring those back. Um, if you missed Truth's live stream last night, check it out. Him and Bass. They talked about the rods of God and talked about UFOs. And they talked about CERN. And they talked about the guide stones. They talked about a little bit of everything. So if you missed that live stream from an impromptu truth, go check it out. It was a really good live stream. I've got to go back and listen to the end of it though. But it was a really, really good live stream. Like I said, this is part 3. Sorry I had to cut part 2 of Lunch Madness short today. I had Vault needed to call me, so I had to take that phone call really quick. It was very important. Um, and now we're just chilling and hanging out for a little while I have the time. Because this evening I may not be able to, like I do my evening live streams. I may or may not be able to throw one up tonight. I don't know. But if you haven't already, hit the like button. If you like what you hear, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We always welcome new subs. Um, if you'd like to make a donation, it helps me with gas money and medicine money. And getting back and forth to my doctor. I have my PayPal and my Cash App are in the discussion tab, or they're also on my community tab. You can check those out if you'd like to make a donation. It's understandable if you don't. Every little bit is much appreciated. Every little bit, because I can't work. And so, every little bit helps me. Like I said, I have currently 8 medications that I take. So, so, and I'm sorry about that. My net keeps acting, well, not my net, but my phone keeps acting up. So if I lose service for a minute, just hold on because it'll come back. Um, I would love to go fishing this weekend, but with my foot, I know there's no way I could go. But I would love to go fishing. I haven't been fishing in forever, and it's almost like I've got the fishing itch, I call it. I want to go like sort of in the evening time when the sun is kind of not so high and bright, and I want to go to a pond or a lake, and I want to cast my little rod out there and see if I can't catch me a fish. I love fishing. I like the stillness and the quietness about fishing, the calm, the peace that you can get, the serenity that you can get from fishing. That's what I enjoy. It helps me to focus, and it helps me to clear my mind. But like I said, I haven't been fishing in a long time. Um Last year we went on vacation and I went fishing then, and did not catch absolutely anything. I tried, did not catch nothing. So to really fish and catch something has been a while for me. Um but I would love to go fishing. The dog days of summer are coming up, everybody. So my mother used to tell me that during the dog days of summer, if you weren't careful, you would develop impetigo. She always told me don't scratch your sores because your sweat would get in them and create impetigo, especially during the dog days of summer were the worst because you're sweating the most. So, if you have mosquito bites or bug bites, don't be scratching and itching them. Put you some hydrocortisone cream on them, and anti itch cream. But don't be scratching them with your nails, especially if you've got dirty fingernails. Because, like I said, my mom always told me that will help develop impetigo, and you don't want that. So, you know, make sure you take care of your skin. Absolutely. Um, I don't know if those bracelets for mosquitoes work or not, but they do have bracelets now that you can buy at like Walmart that you can wear that are supposed to keep mosquitoes away. Like I said, I don't know if they work or not. I've never tried them. I've seen them, but I've never tried them. I've been meaning to try them though because your girl here gets ate up by mosquitoes. I'm talking about they will eat me alive. I don't know. My grandfather used to tell me I had sweet blood, so which I'm A negative, but he used to tell me I had sweet blood, and that's why they were attracted to me. So I don't know. Have no idea if that's true or not, or if that's just a saying he come up with. But that's that's one of the problems I had during childhood was getting absolutely ate up by mosquitoes, and I still do. I still do. So I try not to be out there during the times of the skeeters, I call it. Even though I love the late afternoon and evening times, I absolutely love watching the sunset. I think it's beautiful. I still try not to go outside because I know I will get ate up. Even in long pants, I will still get ate up. And I will tell you another thing that's bad right now that everybody needs to be weary of, and that's ticks. Ticks are bad this season, especially here in Mississippi, I know. Hey Sandra, welcome back, sweetheart. Thank you for showing back up. Like I said, sorry, Lunch Madness Part 2 was interrupted. like I said, I had to call Vault. It was a very important phone call that I needed to calling back for. So sorry about that. I do apologize. Um, I thought today I would do a lunch madness stream and just do a really long lunchtime after lunch stream and just do a long one and everybody chat for a while, but I don't know. It seems like the gods today have something else in store for me because I keep having to do part one, part two, part three. So, but that's okay. That's okay because, like I said, vault calls, of course, I'm gonna, answer or call back. That's family. Family comes first. So, I'm always gonna put him and Chris and my son Cobra and Lethal and Autumn, my daughter-in-law, first. But like I said, sorry I had to do a part three. Thank you, Bubby.
Vem tomar.
Ooh, I want one. Ooh, you guys, hold on. Hold on just a minute. Okay, sorry about that. My son brought me a pack of cigarettes and a diet drink. And I am thirsty. So, I had to grab me a drink really quick. What is this? We got cheap drink. We got Diet Fago Cola. Works for me. Works for me. If it's drinkable, it's fine. It works for me. Y'all give me 1 second. It comes in a can, but I pour it in a bottle. Uh, that's the way I do all my cans because I have a bad habit of spilling cans for some reason. So I always take my canned drinks and I keep a Coca-Cola bottle by me and I always pour my drinks in my Coca-Cola bottle. So oh, that's good. But yeah, ticks are really bad this year in Mississippi. So you have to be careful for Lyme disease. And what else is it? Rocky Mountain spotted fever, I think, that you get from ticks, but especially Lyme disease here. Um so we have to be wary of all ticks. And I noticed that my son let his dogs out the other day and they come back in and I happened to walk across the floor after they come back in and well hobble, I should say. I couldn't really walk. I hobbled and I ended up getting a tick between my toes from the dogs that had just been outside pottying. That's how bad ticks are. I felt something itch and I looked down and I was like, oh my God, there's a freaking tick between my toes. And I hadn't been outside or nothing. It was simply because the dogs went outside to potty. And I guess the tick come back in on the dogs. So that's how that went. Anybody got any topics they want to talk about? Anybody got any questions they want answered? Ask me. Feel free to ask me questions. I'll answer them the best that I can. There's some things that I will not talk about, but you never know if you don't ask. So I'm up for Q&A or a topic. If y'all want to talk about them, like I said, just the rods of God. That's one thing I don't really know about. So if y'all watch that on Truth's channel, don't ask me about it because I'm going to be honest with you, I know nothing about them. That was the first time I'd ever heard the rods of God. I do want to learn about them, but I know nothing about them currently. I also want to go back and read about the what is it? Two something. I don't know what it was. It's like this group stuff Truth was talking about. I'm going to go back and read about it too because I know nothing about that. Because to be honest with y'all, I haven't been doing a lot of research lately. I've kind of slacked on my researching and keeping up to date with stuff, and I've been a slacker. You know, it happens though. I've been in, like I said, I've been in so much pain that Miss Diane, welcome back to part 3, Lunch Madness. Thank you for rejoining. Um, like I said, I do apologize for having to stop the live stream a while ago and to call Vault. We had to have a very important conversation, so family comes first. I had to put that first. Had to make sure they were all okay. But, I did come back. Like I said, I had planned on doing one long live stream today for everybody and let everybody like hang out and chill and just chat about whatever today and the weekend coming up. But, like I said, gods have had it, planned that, I've had to do it in parts. That's right, Miss Diane. Family always comes first. You are exactly right. You are exactly right. I was always taught God first, family second, and all the rest will come third. And that's just what I was taught. But to me, I always say family first because to me, God's a given. So, and that's whatever God you believe in. I'm not saying it has to be a Christian God. I'm not saying it has to be a pagan God. I'm saying whatever deity you believe in, that's a given as a first. And then like I said, family first, and then I think everything else falls into place. Um I'm hoping, I've got my fingers crossed. Gregory, how are you? One of the best things for ticks is permethrin by Sawyer. They have it at Walmart. Hey, Paula, how are you? Okay, Gregory, I did not know that. Thank you for that information. I appreciate it. Like I said, we have had, which y'all know, y'all seen the cams in my backyard. Like we have woods right everywhere around here. And in my front yard is lined by woods as well. And of course the doggies, my fur grandbabies, like to go potty by the woods. So they're coming in with ticks. And like I said, I even had one between my toes just from walking, waddling, hobbling across the floor. Paula said, sorry, running late. I'm usually listening. I had company. That's okay. Like I said, I've done 3 parts already. This is the 3rd part of Lunch Madness. Today, like everything, I'm not going to say everything's messed up, but I'm just having to roll with the flow today. I've had to stop my stream twice already, which is fine. Doesn't bother me at all. I'll stop it again if I have to. Hey, Edward. Blessings. Like I said, I'll stop it again if I have to for some reason. But, stuff happens, and I'm just trying to roll with the flow today. Letting it go. I like to stay in the woods. I use it on my gear. Oh, that's awesome, Gregory. So you can put it on gear and stuff, and it'll keep the ticks away? Oh, that's amazing. I'm going to have to tell my son that. Totally gonna have to tell my stuff that permethrin is the best. That stuff works great. Oh, thank you, Miss Diane. Definitely will have to look into it because I've never heard of it. It works on all the bloodsuckers. Oh, cool. I'm gonna tell that. Hey, Lorna, welcome to the stream. I'm gonna tell that to Z Wiki too, because her dogs, even though she's on the truck, her dogs have been getting ticks as well when she takes them walking at the rest areas that she stops at to let her dogs go potty, and they're coming up with ticks, and she had a tick on her night before last in her shirt that she didn't know had gotten like wrapped up on her arm, where the sleeve of her shirt was rolled up, and she just happened to feel a tickle and looked down and pulled her sleeve back, and she found a tick there from one of her dogs, going under a tree. As a matter of fact, her dog had walked under the tree, and she went under the tree, and that's where she got the tick. So, and I'm scared of Lyme disease, so I will definitely be telling Zwiki about that. Because like I said, she's been having a lot of tick issues. She got some pills for her dogs for flea and ticks as well. That she's been giving them, but they're still coming. She's still coming in with ticks. They're still coming in with ticks. So, you know, that's great information to know. Like I said, ready for the weekend. Just gonna relax. Probably be bored. So if anybody wants to email me and chat over the weekend, feel free to email me, lakayatucker at gmail.com, lakayatucker at gmail.com. Uh, I have nothing but time on my hands, so I will be more than glad to have a conversation. And our bubbles froze, of course. Don't they always? But like I said, nothing else going on. Just hanging out, chilling. Finally got a pack of cigarettes. I feel like a queen over here now. But I tend to smoke a lot because I've been stressed lately. So I know that I'm going to go through this one pack. It's not going to do me, so I don't know what I'm going to do. But if you like hanging out over here and you like the stream, give a like. If you haven't subscribed already and you want to catch my lives more often, hit the subscribe button and check the notification bell so you're notified more often. Sometimes YouTube does screw up though, and you don't get notified. It happens. Even I get missed out sometimes on other people's lives. Like I said, if you would like to make a donation, because I'm not able to work, and I'm a broke gal. My channel's not monetized. I have applied for SSI. I'm not gonna lie. I'm an honest, raw, real person. I have applied for SSI. I am waiting to hear back from them. Because of I'm not able to get disability because I have not worked. I don't have enough work credits, but I was able to apply for SSI. Um, Going to be gone for 2 months with no cell service starting August. Oh wow, Lorna. 2 months with no cell service? I don't know if I could do that. Well, I could, but it would be hard because I'm addicted to my phone. No joke. My phone stays by my side 24/7. But that's also because in case Vault needs to call, or Chris needs to call, or Cobra needs to call, or ZWiki, or Barry, or Chase, or Truth, or Bass, or Chaos, I keep my phone by me. So I am totally addicted to my phone. Like, totally addicted. But if you'd like to make a donation, every little thing helps. Every little bit is appreciated. I'm not begging for money, I promise. I'm just letting you know that you can find my Cash App and my PayPal on my community tab, or you can find it in the discussion tabs under my live streams and videos. It helps me with gas money to get to town. It helps me with medicine. So it does go to a good use. It's not like I'm blowing it on drugs or something. I'm not. It goes to prescription medication, which are drugs, but you get my point. Um, it's putting gas in my son's Tahoe because it's a gas drinker. And hey, Carla, how are you, honey? Good to see you. Carla is so sweet, you guys. If y'all don't know who Miss Carla is in here, feel free to speak to her. She is the sweetest lady possible. Her and Miss Diane are just so nice. They always ask about me. They always make sure I'm okay. So sweet. And I did get a small donation, but I would like to say thank you for the donation you gave. I greatly appreciate it. It will totally go to good use. But you're a broke old woman too. I am totally a broke woman. And like I said, I consider myself too old to be young and too young to be old. In the middle. It's it's long, but we are high up in the mountains going to the gold claim in Yukon. Oh, awesome. Oh, Lorna, that sounds like fun. See, I wished my body would let me do things like that. Like, I'm still up in there about the conference. My son talked to me, and I think my youngest son, Cobra, and I think he's against me going for my physical and mental health. Um, he doesn't think that it would be a good thing for me to go. And I tried to explain to him how much it meant to me, but I don't think I'm mentally ready to go. I don't think my body will let me go. I'm still up in the air about it. I haven't made my decision yet, but it's going to break my heart if I'm not able to go. I already know it. Just the thought of not being able to go makes me cry because I want to go that bad. But you've got to do what's right for yourself and your body and your health. So, like I said, it's still up in the air. I'm still praying these pills hurry up and work and I'm okay. But in all honesty, I don't know if I'll get to go. And it's kind of looking like it's a no. It really sounds like you're doing better. Miss Carla, right now I'm under some pain. I'm under Tramadol pain pills. And they've taken the edge off the pain in my foot. So I'm feeling better. I'm a little tired, but I'm feeling better. Um, However, I just fear when I run out of these pain pills, because I don't have very many, that I'm going to be back in severe pain again. And that's what I dread. And I dread going through that all weekend long. So, who knows? It is hard work, but we have a farm, so it keeps me running all the time. Oh, that's awesome, Lorna. Me too, Paula. SSI don't go very far with everything costing so dang much. Yeah, like I said, I've applied for SSI. I have yet to hear back from them. I got paperwork, I filled it out and I sent it back in. And right now I'm just in the waiting stage to find out their decision. Um, I had applied right before me and Vault finally decided to split. And then I had to recall them last week. No, this week. I had to recall them because I didn't know that I was supposed to report if that we had split. So that took forever trying to get through channels. And I hope I got through the right channel and left a message for the lady. But she has yet to call me back. So I'm hoping that they put it down as that now I have no income coming in because me and Vault are separated. And he's doing his own thing in Florida. So, like I said, I'm in the wait and see stage right now if they decide to give it to me or not. Um, I was told by the first guy that I got interviewed by, he said that he doesn't see why I won't qualify. However, that doesn't mean that I will, because you know how hard it is to get on SSI. It's very hard. They're very particular. Usually it takes 3 or 4 or 5, 6, 7 times and a lawyer to get on it. So that's where I'm at. Research you have done, do you think the Dogman and Bigfoot have a tunnel system they can use? Paula, I believe that is absolutely plausible. I believe I believe especially the Dogman. I don't not I'm not saying Bigfoot don't, but I do believe dogmen use caves at least. So a tunnel system would not surprise me. I mean, think about it. Foxes dig tunnels and holes, and other canines do as well in the woods. Like coyotes will dig a hole and curl up in it. So it just makes me think, why not a dogman? Now, Bigfoot, it wouldn't surprise me them doing a tunnel system too. So I do think it's plausible. I hope you get better soon. Sending you lots of healing prayers. Thank you, Lorna. I truly hope you get it. Thank you, Paula. You'll probably get it. You may have to see one of their doctors, but with your health issues, you shouldn't have a problem. Keep calling. Stay positive. I hope so. Like I said, if I don't get it, I will just have to reapply or redo it or appeal it or something. I don't know. But I even told my doctor, she, me and the doctor were talking, not this last time I was there, but the time before. And I was crying to her, of course. And I told her, I was like, I just want to be normal. I just want to be able to walk again. And she said, I know. And she asked me about a prescription, and I told her I have this insurance, but I have no money to pay any copays. So could you please write me a prescription that I don't have to pay a copay on, that my insurance will cover? And she said, sure. And she kind of looked at me, and I had to tell her that me and my husband split after 23 years and I'm broke. And you guys, that was the most hardest, embarrassing thing I've had to do. But um it was embarrassing at the time and it was hard, but in the long run, I told her, I had applied for SSI, and my doctor said that's what she was going to recommend anyway, that I apply. So apparently, me applying was a good thing. Um, because, like I said, she was even going to recommend that I apply. She said she doesn't see why I wouldn't qualify either. So, like I said, I've got my fingers crossed, but I'm trying not to get my hopes up. Because the way my life usually goes, it doesn't go very well. But I do have my fingers crossed, and it would be a blessing and a really big help to me. If I was able to get it, it would be a huge help. So that's where I'm at right now in my life, is waiting to see, just waiting to see what they say. Sorry, sorry, my net bounce. But I did not realize how hard it was for people to apply for disability and SSI and to actually get the help that they need until I had to apply. It's been a learning curve, that's for sure. And it's scary. It's scary doing it by yourself. It's scary when you think, like for me, um, it's scary when I think of my future. Like, I have degenerative disc disease that a lot of people have, and I have degenerative disc disease, and then I turn around and have diabetes too. So it's kind of like I've got two factors against me, and they both will affect my legs and my feet. So it's kind of scary. It's kind of scary when I think of what my future may look like. Um, because like I said, who knows what'll work for me and what won't work for me. Um, I don't know. Paula said, "Sure it is. It is. It is hard getting applying and getting on it, and but like I said, I've got my fingers crossed. You know, it is what it is. Um, I do want to ask everybody if you pray or you send positive vibes and thoughts. I would like to ask y'all to send some to Vaught and Chris, please. Um, I can't say anything more than that, but please send some prayers and positive thoughts and vibes to Vault Keeper and Chris Cat. They need them right now. Um, like I said, I can't say anything more, but they could definitely use some prayers. They need some prayers of peace and calmness and stillness and having the truth shine through is what they need. So if you pray or you send positive thoughts, please keep Vault and Chris Cat in your prayers. I know some of you pray for me, and I greatly appreciate it. And I am on Sean's prayer chain. I asked him to put me on there because I'm struggling a little bit, and I needed some prayers as well. Not only am I struggling with my health, it's not that I'm struggling mentally, I'm just stressing very badly. But I would rather you take those prayers for me and turn them for Vault and Chris Cat because I believe they need them more than I do. I'm really surprised that the doctors haven't set you up with the walker or cane. Miss Carla, me too. Honestly, me too. And I will be asking about that the next time I go. Miss Diane said, I know this sounds ridiculous, but try to be here now. Live in the moment you're in. Try not to dwell on the future or the past. Be here now. I know it's hard, but it helps me. Miss Diane, you're exactly right. Live in the moment. And it is hard. It is hard. But you're exactly right, and that's what I needed to hear today. To live in the moment. Because my problem is I let my brain will run wild with thoughts of the future, thoughts of what I used to be and used to be able to do, thoughts of what I can't do now. Shit. Thoughts of what I can't do now and what I may never be able to do. So my brain tends to run wild with those things. And then I stress myself out and I make myself have a panic attack. So you're exactly right. Live in the moment. And I should remember that. Thank you, Sandra, and thank you, Lorna, for the prayers for Vault and Chris. Like I said, they need them right now. I can't say why and I can't say what, but just unspoken prayers for them will go a long way. Um, think of yourself walking in 1 month and have a vision of it, and it will happen. Paula said, I've been alone since my husband died. Was married 32. I live alone in the country with my dogs. I can barely walk and my health is scary. I'll be praying for all of you. Miss Paula, I will be praying for you too. You will definitely be in my prayers. Miss Diane says, sending positive vibes, love, light, and bright blessings to Vault and Chris. Thank you, Miss Diane. Lorna said, one day at a time. Yes, and prayers for you, Paula. Lakaya, I always have you in my prayers. Thank you, Miss Diane. I have you in mine as well. As a matter of fact, before I go to sleep every night, I pray for everybody that comes in my chat, that subscribe to my channel, and that's a part of Nightmare Nation. And I pray for everybody, and I wish them nothing but the best, and happiness, and peace, and love, and serenity. But sometimes we just need that little bit of extra. And I firmly believe that prayer works. I've always believed prayer works. I believe that as long as people are focusing and manifesting, that miracles can happen. I definitely believe in miracles. Carla said, keep expressing your feelings. It will help you. Thank you, Miss Carla. My feelings tend to be all over the place. One minute I'm good, the next minute I'm not. It just depends on the day. But I've had a lot more good days than bad lately. I've had a lot of joy lately. Even through pain, I've been able to have good moments, good conversations with people, wonderful conversations with a couple of people actually that have really touched me. But right this minute, there's something major going on. I can't say what, but there's something major going on, and it's kind of like I'm having to watch it from the sidelines when I wish there was something I could do and I can't. So all I can do is pray. And so that's why I asked you guys for prayers. Because sometimes we can't do anything to change a situation but pray. Pray and hope and have faith. And I have faith that one day my leg situation will get better. So I had to rotate my phone. So, that's where I'm at. Prayers. I gotta prop up my phone. It's getting hot. But anybody got any questions for me? I like answering questions. Any other questions? Miss Diane said, I can relate, Paula. Lost my husband of 41 years 9 years ago come November. I live alone and mostly homebound, but I still feel blessed. That's the way I feel. I feel blessed as well. I feel blessed. My biggest blessing is my family and my extension family. I feel so blessed to have the support that I have and the love that I have. So absolutely, absolutely uh, blessed. I count my blessings every day. But like I said, any questions, any topics I want to talk about? Like I said, I'm still waiting for Old Ghost to message me back, to email me back. Like, dude, come on now. You wanted to get to know me. You got to email me back. I'm impatient. I'm an impatient girl. Hello. Yes, Lorna, family is a blessing. And I have the most wonderful family. Like I said, I have Cobra and Lethal and Autumn and Vault and Chris Cat. Like I said, I am, and then I have an extension of, like I said, Truth and Bass and Chaos. I am very, very lucky. I'm a lucky girl. Very, very lucky. And there's Mr. Don. And y'all, if y'all have not subscribed to Mr. Don, check out his channel, Midnight Amongst Monsters. Check it out. Give him a subscribe. He has a couple videos up, and he's got more content to come. So be sure to check that out. And then next week will be the launch of Barry Browning's channel. I do believe Retribution Radio. So keep a lookout for that next week. He will be on, I think, next Thursday. He will be on Sawdust Beast Live. He will, for the first time, be talking about the orbs he captured, and I think he will have evidence there. So, well, Old Ghost needs to get back with you. He does, doesn't he? He told me he wanted to get to know me, so I'm waiting patiently, but like I said, I'm impatient. A shy guy. He may be a shy guy, and he may be busy. You know, he may be busy. He may only check his email once a week. Who knows? But like I was like I'm waiting. I'm giving him a chance to get to know me. Like I said, I left my phone number for him, so you know, maybe he'll see the email and give me a call or a text or something one day. Who knows? Paula says, in our hardest trials, we can still be blessed and be a blessing. Always thankful. Exactly. Miss Diane said, can't wait to see Barry's interview. I know, I can't either. It's going to be great. Like I said, he has some evidence of orbs and stuff that I think is the first time ever shown from doing the 168. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good interview. So I can't wait for that. I can't wait for Nightmare Nation to show him some support. And you know, like I said, his channel's gonna be called, he said it yesterday, Retribution Radio. So keep an eye out for that. Like I said, that's coming next week. Can't wait. It's always great to have a new nation member, you know, start up their channel. The more the merrier, I say. The more the merrier. And like I said, I think Fault will be doing a live stream in a couple hours. I'm not exactly for sure. He mentioned it to me because I asked. So he may or may not be doing a live stream in a couple of hours. So be on the lookout for that. But other than that, I don't know anything else going on this Friday. I may do a live stream later on tonight. I'm not for sure. It just depends. It just depends what's going on, and depends on how bored I get and if I want to talk. And who else is throwing something up, you know. If there's nobody throwing up a stream later on tonight, I might do one. Who knows? But I wish I could... I wish I had StreamYard so I could, like, invite, like, Vault or Chris or Truth or Bass or Chaos or somebody on, or Chase, but, like I said, I've got to wait till my StreamYard resets the 18th, or I have to pay $25, $26, $27, something like that. I think Truth told me it was $25, but I can't remember. need to just personally, I need to go ahead and do like maybe a yearly StreamYard, which is going to be high, but maybe one day I can save up money and just go ahead and do stream, because I love being able to use StreamYard instead of YouTube, because the YouTube side, like I said, the way the chat works, it's hard to keep up with chat on the side. But on StreamYard, it's like right there in my face. StreamYard is set up to be able to invite people on and send out links for people. Where this way, I can't do that. I can't have anybody else on live stream with me here. So, like I said, I much prefer using StreamYard, but I used up all my free hours, so I've got to wait till it resets. And I think it said the 18th. I'm not for sure, but I do believe it said it resets on the 18th for me. So until then, we're going to have frozen bubbles. Sorry about that, you guys. It is what it is. It is what it is. Ooh, that sun is bright, you guys. I'm looking out the window and I looked up and like the sun is right in my eyeball. Seriously. Let's see what else is going on. Anything, huh? Like I said, Vault talked about the guide stones. Truth and Bass have talked about the guide stones a little bit, and CERN and the rods of God. Like I said, which I know nothing about. I do need to do some research on that because I know nothing about it. But that's about the only thing I've seen through the news lately is the guide stones blowing up. I haven't seen really anything strange or unusual. I take that back. Somebody, I don't remember which group it was in. I think it might have been Paranormal Roundtable group this morning. But in one of the groups, I could be wrong though, but in one of the groups I'm in, I seen somebody share a video that has this orb glowing in the sky, and it's not the moon or anything like that. It's not a sunspot. It was very strange looking, and the orb is just sitting there. And it made me think like, are we getting to where like, okay, I know they did a soft disclosure about UFOs and stuff, but like, are we getting to the point to where they're really fixing to start showing up and being shown and us visibly seeing them? Like, are we at that stage where like, okay, we have soft disclosure now, we know they're out there, so now they're really going to start showing up and we're going to be able to see them without having to question what we're looking at? We're just going to know it is a UFO, an unidentified flying object. Not saying it's exactly extraterrestrial or not, but assuming it is. Like, is that what we're getting into now? Is that the stage we're getting into? Is extraterrestrial and UFO era? It made me really think uh about what's going on in our atmosphere. And I seen that orb and I was like, that yes, that looks like an orb in the sky. But it also made me wonder, could that be like something extraterrestrial? Could it be a spaceship, a docking station? Could it, it could have been anything. It's coming, Lakaya. There's no doubt about what's coming, and it's more than extraterrestrial UFOs. See, I think so too. I think that too. I think we're coming into an age where a lot of things are fixing to be revealed. There's something coming. I don't know exactly what, but I just have this feeling with CERN firing up And like I said, it was the anniversary of Dolly being cloned and the Guidestones being blown up by whoever for whatever reason. But there, I just have and the soft disclosure of UFOs. I just believe there's something bigger coming. There's something bigger fixing to happen. And I think the government, my opinion, just my opinion, but I think the government is trying to prepare us in little ways. I believe they're trying to hide some stuff. And then I also believe they're trying to condition us to get used to the idea of certain things. So when they are revealed, we're not in a total state of shock and awe. Like I said, this is just my personal opinions. Take it with a grain of salt. You know, you can have your own feelings. It's such a heavy, strange feeling. It is, Miss Diane. It absolutely is. Um, it's in our reality right now, there is a weird, strange feeling. I know there's several people, including me, that when CERN fired up the other day, felt really nauseous and really sick. And like I said, I didn't have like a stomach bug. I didn't have a virus. I didn't have the flu. I didn't have C-19. I literally have not been around anybody but my doctor and my son and my daughter-in-law. So, like, there's almost zero chance of me being. And it just happened to be the day CERN fired up. And then I was talking to a couple of other people, like Red Raider and Little Bit, and they felt the same. They felt sort of nauseous and sickly, and the same day that CERN fired up. And then I talked to a couple more people, and they had some strange issues. Susan says, I had a headache, which is something I hardly ever have. I didn't even realize CERN had started up until late that night. Exactly, Susan. A lot of people had physical ailments. Exactly. I had a weird hum in my head, made me dizzy and nauseous. Yes, Miss Diane, same thing. That a lot of people did that I didn't realize exactly how many people was affected by it firing up, and it could have been nothing but because CERN fired up. Um, that made us feel the way we felt. So, with that being said, I firmly believe the feeling I have of something bigger and something larger coming our way, that's gonna happen or gonna be disclosed. I firmly believe there's something headed our way. There's something coming. Something is gonna happen because there's too many coincidences. There's too many feelings. There's too many people reacting to things and feeling the same way. I feel stupid, but what is CERN? CERN is a hydro collider, Lorna. Just look up CERN. Just Google CERN, and it will tell you everything you want to know about CERN. There's tons of information out there about CERN. A lot of it, there's some that is speculation. So don't get me wrong. There's some information out there that is simply speculation, but there's a good amount of info out there about it. So, like I said, just Google it and you'll find everything you're looking for about it. Sandra said, also been coming for years. I agree with that. I absolutely agree with that. This Diet Fago Cola is not that bad. It's really good. I'm impressed. Kind of reminds me of Coke Zero. And used to, y'all, I wouldn't touch a diet drink. Like, the taste of it, I couldn't handle it. But this is actually really good. Hmm. I like Fago anyway. I like Fago, is it Mountain Mist or Sierra Mist or something like that? Like, I don't mind drinking a Fago drink. I think they're good. I like Fago Cola. But this Diet Cola is really good. So, um, let's see. There we go. I had to get back to my chat. Um, but like I said, CERN fired up. People felt weird, and I totally think something's coming. I believe there's something that something's gonna happen. Something's gonna be disclosed. There's something is on the way. I don't know what it is. I can't quite put my finger on it. And I know I'm not the only one that feels that way, but I certainly feel like, there's something that's going to happen. It's too much going on lately in the world. Too much. Too much going on. And then you have all of these, like I said, we had the pandemic. And then now we have what is it? Monkeypox now going through the states. And there's so much going on right now in the world that there's got to be something fixing to happen. A change or something is fixing to come. It's got to. There's got to be a change coming. Whether it's good, bad, or in between, there's got to be some sort of change or something coming. And my chat won't show up. There we go. But I think there's a lot of us that are, being affected by certain things, such as CERN firing up, or uh, these viruses going around, um, the Guidestones blowing up. There's gonna happen. Like I said, I don't know what it is. But I firmly believe that something's gonna happen. And like I said, I just find it weird. They soft disclosed what I call a soft disclosure of UFOs. But what I want to know is, what about the extraterrestrials? That wasn't really mentioned. And there's been so-called proof that the government have extraterrestrial bodies and have had them for years. So why not soft disclose that? Yeah, culling the herd. Exactly, Sandra. Exactly. And that's what's scary. That's the scary part about it. Bye, Lorna. See you later. Thank you for stopping by. Hey, Arlene, how are you? Thank you for stopping by and chat. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a little while. Do y'all think they're going to ever release saying that they have extraterrestrial bodies? Do y'all think they have extraterrestrial bodies? Whether alive or not, doesn't matter. Do y'all think the government has them? At least one? And do you think they will ever disclose about them? Or do you think they will always keep it a secret? What do you guys think? You think so, Paula? I don't think the government will ever admit to having alien bodies, Susan says. I don't know. I'm up in the air about it. I know I keep missing your live streams. Oh, Arlene, it's okay though. You're here now. That's all that matters. I know they have more than most people could imagine. True. Arlene said, I know they have bodies, but I don't know if they ever will tell us. I think, though, that it wouldn't. I don't think it would be such a shock to the public if they did admit to it. Because a lot of us have known for years that they have them. I mean, it's been wrote about before in articles. It's been stated that they have them. So I don't think it would be such a big deal. I think more people would be interested in it than not. And interested in what type of extraterrestrial are they? Where are they from? You know, how many of them are there? You know, do they have DNA sequences and blood types the way we do? You know, I think there would, you know, how is their technology? How advanced are they? Paula says, I don't think they will admit it. You know, there's a lot of people that would be genuinely curious about the extraterrestrials. So I'm up in, like I said, I'm up in the air. I don't know if they will, and I don't know if they won't. Um, but I hope they will release it one day. Like I said, because I think a lot of people are curious and would like to know. Once they disclose it, will be like the domino effect with how much other information would be exposed. Exactly. But I think it's time that now, don't get me wrong. I understand the government has to have some secrets to protect our country. I understand that. I understand the government has to have some secrets in case of war and in case of other things. I get it. But there are some things I think that they keep secret that are just dumb. That I think are just dumb. Has anyone watched the movie The Fourth Kind, based on a true story and very informative? I've heard about it, but I have not. They also have Sasquatch and Dogman bodies. They have to incinerate them because they're so big. Huh. But no, I have not seen The Fourth Kind. The only alien-ish movie I've seen besides Men in Black, of course, would be the one, what is it? Signs, I think it was. I think I seen that movie. But that's the only one I've ever seen because I used to not be big into aliens or extraterrestrials. It just wasn't my thing. I was more into like ghosts and stuff. But I'm now getting into the whole spaceship, alien, UFO, extraterrestrial, otherworldly. I'm just now getting into it. So I don't know like a lot of the stories about, you know, people's sightings and stuff like that the way a lot of people do. I don't know a lot, but I do know the Betty and Barney story, and I firmly believe that story. Um, yeah, Signs was a great movie. It really was. Like I said, I think I seen it when it first came out, but it's been so long ago that I don't remember everything about it. But other than Signs, I think the only other alienish movie I've seen is Men in Black. And we all know Men in Black. I mean, Will Smith and I can't think of the other guy's name right off the top of my head. So I think that's all I've seen. Like I said, I wasn't really into extraterrestrials and stuff until recently. And I haven't been able to do, like I said, any research really. I've been slacking in that department, slacking a lot for me, because I'm used to researching all the time. So I have been slacking very, very greatly on research. But hey, Chaos, how are you, brother? Arlene, I loved Men in Black too. I thought it was a great movie as well. I thought it was very funny. How are you, Chaos? How are you doing? But um and that's another channel, you guys. If you're just now listening and you've never checked out Chaos's channel, check out Chaos Theory Productions. Awesome channel, wonderful man, great content, and he even does a show with his son Oki. His name's Oakley, but I call him Oki. And awesome, awesome show with his kid. So he's very family oriented. He does awesome stories. So please check him out. Give him a sub, give him a like, leave him a comment if you haven't already. Highly, highly recommend his channel. And plus he's my brother, so I kinda demanding y'all check him out. I demand it. But like I said, not much going on today. It's hot. The sun is shining bright. It is, what time is it here? It is 3:12 here, Central Time. And like I said, I may do a live stream later. I'm not for sure. Um, not discounting it, but I may do one later tonight, a late night stream, if nobody else is on. So be on the lookout for that stream later tonight. Um, yeah, Arlene, you've been a mod. You just realized that? You've got a wrench. I have a sea of blue, and I love it. But yes, I made you a mod over here, Arlene. You're sweet. You've been here a long time. You show me a lot of love and support, so why not make you a mod? I wanted to make sure that no Hot Pocket, Pedo Pocket, or whatever pocket stood a chance over here. Yep, you can nuke 'em, Arlene. Nuke 'em, nuke 'em. You feel so honored. Aw. Of course I'd make you a mod, Arlene. Did you think I was going to leave you out? Absolutely not. But I think I'm just gonna call this stream and get off here for a little while. I may take me a nap. I'm not for sure. Um, I may I will see y'all if Vault goes live. I will hop in over there and see y'all there. Until then, love, peace, chicken grease. See you guys later.